Looks like we found them all. The pieces fit together like a glove. But we can't see what's on them.
Turn around.
Huh?
The other glowing thing in
Look.
the room.
Oh, I've seen this before. It can create strong winds. Just what we need to clean off the slab. Come on,
Awfully
let's...
convenient.
Hey!
Don't worry about me. If I sit here, I won't be in the way.
Oh, you don't want to be in the way? Then sit right in front, so the device can blow you straight back to Sumeru City. Sight clear. Take. Done. Huh. That's one big cat. And there's a shattered crown. I think it's depicting some kind of story.
Look, there's writing too. The Ibis King answered the young noble, granting him the wisdom he sought. But the fragile crown was shattered by lies in the end. Here I leave the name. Gudars.
Never heard of him.
I've seen that name in a history book before. He was a young noble who sought to save his realm, and a king who once united the desert.
That's right. Although his methods were rather shameful.
What did he do?
During his long reign, he betrayed his family and the nobles who supported him, only realizing the error of his ways after his enemies left him nowhere to turn.
Oh.
But by then, it was too late.
Seems like a common occurrence across history.
Different people, same mistakes. It's an inevitable pattern, destined to repeat itself.
Human greed. What you gonna do?
The writing mentions the Ibis King, but a cat is depicted here. Does that mean...
So far, what's depicted on the slab seems true to history. In which case, this cat is either a proxy for the Ibis King or a manifestation of said king himself. Exaggeration is a common method ancient records use to highlight a being of higher status. And as we know, Layla and Jur both heard the sound of a cat while escaping the ruin.
You're saying the Ibis King, one of the legendary 7 pillars of King Deshret, is here, still helping those in need?
I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Wait, there it is! The cat!
I need another coffee. I'm so tired. Beep boop.
Ah, Marak went after him.
The cat's showing us the way forward. Come, let's follow.
Okay.
All right, I'm here now. Oh.
Huh. The cat's... gone.
Yes, but look where he led us.
Oh. Another slab. It looks similar to the last one. Oh, by all means, take your sweet time. Wouldn't want you to overexert yourself.
There's the cat again. And a
Huh.
snake.
The scene depicted here...
Seems to be a different tale. The Ibis King answered the gin-blooded dancing girl, granting her the wisdom she sought. But enemies plotted to kill her close kin. Snake venom was her self-chosen end. Here I leave the name. Makaira.
Who is that?
The Temptress of Woe?
You've heard of her?
Of course. I don't just sit around doodling all day. She's mentioned in tons of papers about the desert. As I recall, she was given as a gift to the tyrant king of Gurabad, and later seized the opportunity to kill him.
Good for her.
After getting her vengeance, she reigned as queen for many years,
Oh, dang.
until her enemies attempted a coup, and she took her own life.
Oh.
That's more or less the version I've read as well. It seems this queen also had dealings with the Ibis King.
Yeah, I'm starting to find this whole granting wisdom business a bit concerning. I mean, considering how Gudar's and Makaira ended up, it might not have been a good thing. But, at the same time, if the cat guiding us is linked to the Ibis King, then he doesn't seem like a villain either.
People are complicated. And the same is true of the servants of the gods, no matter their wisdom or power. Let's reserve judgment for now, and keep moving.
A little earlier, in a different part of the ruins. Eventually.
Oh, Paimon meant to ask earlier. Have your memories come back, Layla? No, sorry. To be honest, nothing about this experience feels familiar. Besides, my focus is the stars. So I don't spend a lot of time exploring ancient ruins. Guess that makes us the senior researchers in this scenario. Stick close, all right, Layla? Okay.
Through the door. Let me guess, I need to gather
Wow.
pieces again.
What a tall ceiling. Yeah, but for such a big place, it's so empty. Like no one ever lived here. Sure must have been boring to live in ancient times, staring at ceilings all day. Now that you mention it, I've heard some people used to draw star maps on their vaulted ceilings. Some might even make them transparent to better observe the movement of the stars. It sounds so nice. Stargazing from the comfort of your own home. Wait a second. I think I see something up there.
Paimon, you're up. Go check it out.
Huh? How is Paimon supposed to do that? Oh, right. Flying. Duh.
Just know that I'm judging you.
All right. Sit tight, everyone. Adventurer Paimon will be right back. Okay, so, there's nothing super special up there. Just a couple of shelves, tables, jars, and scrolls. And a whole bunch of dust, dirt, and sand. You really want to search through all that stuff?
The more dirt, the better the treasure.
Well, when you put it that way... Come on then, let's see what we've got. Paimon's hoping for something super valuable.
It's a little high up, so be careful.
Thanks. I'll stick close.
Okay. Investigate. Higher up. I will gather the things. am I discussing? Oh, there.
I think that's everything. Most of the documents are in the ancient desert script, except these ones. These seem old as well, but the handwriting makes them stand out. Right! Let's arrange them in chronological order before we read through.
Sort through the ragged notes in your inventory. Okay.
Okay, now let's take a look.
Ordered notes. I have to read 4 pages. As luck would have it, a previously unrecorded ruin came upon me by chance. This is proof positive that my efforts to overcome the relentless obstructions of the Mahamata have all been worth it. The Academia's aversion to the desert has grown to comedic proportions. The unknown is our playground, while Akasha shackles us. And those who hide behind shackles, what is it exactly they fear? I won't be leaving this place anytime soon. I've discovered a number of sites worth exploring, and it would be remiss of me not to seize this opportunity. It won't be easy to tell day from night, since I'm cut off from the outside world. If I'm to avoid losing myself in the unknown, I must not forget to mark the passage of time. Recorded on the morning of the 10th of May. That senior scholar fell and hurt himself, typical of someone from the Ritawahist, always gazing skyward and never at their feet. I'm guessing the obscuring cell must have been one of King Deshret's prized creations, judging by how many of them there are around here. Thankfully, the injury was limited to a few scrapes and a mild dislocation. After I popped the bone back into place, I had him lie down and rest. This whole thing will set us back a while, but perhaps that's not such a bad thing. For those like him who lack the skills, doing nothing might be the best contribution they can make. As I was treating him, he brought up that tired old topic, asking me to join the Darshan. Once more, I firmly refused. Mediocre students find safety in confining themselves to a single field, but what good would that do me? It's only been a few days, but I've already made significant progress. There are numerous writings here about the 7 pillars, each one captivating and exciting in its depth and detail. Now that the senior is no longer holding me back, I can finally work at a faster pace. Recorded on the morning of the 13th of May. This one was the 10th of May. It's the 13th? Okay. The appearance of the Ibis King was a pleasant surprise, though not as pleasant as one might expect. He's a skilled storyteller, but he loses steam once it's clear his listeners aren't fooled. That said, there are elements of his tales worth investigating and verifying, although he did point out the exit route. In his current state, he can't really intervene, and I can tell he's putting on a front and isn't all that friendly toward me. But that's typical of people who care about their status. Since I need a bit more time, given how big this place is, I suppose we'll have to put up with each other a little while longer. Besides, isn't mutual dislike a positive emotion in those who can't get along? No? What? In addition, saving that senior was definitely the correct decision. Oh, I nearly forgot. Recorded at noon on the 16th of May. My supplies have run out. Unless I wish to die here, I will have to leave this place, but I still refuse to accept anything from Toth. People like him, who only talk benefits and never mention the cost, are a dime a dozen at the Grand Bazaar. Of course, for anyone after me who falls for the temptations he offers, remember this at least. Do not trust the Ibis King. Recorded on the final day, Zandik. Seems like the notes of someone who was trapped here.
Maybe this person fell in by accident, like Mr. Jur and me. Yeah, maybe. But they don't sound super worried about their situation. So, either this person's an ace adventurer, like the Traveler, or some kind of super optimist. An optimist, huh? Oh, I wish I could be that sort of person.
Well, blind optimism isn't that good either.
That's right! You're detailed and passionate. Great qualities for an adventuring buddy. This optimist seems super obsessed with exploring every corner of this place. That could have gotten them in big trouble for all we know. Well, I appreciate the compliment. It's almost magical how words like that can make you feel like you can do anything. I only wish that magic could last a little longer. Until I figure out my new study topic, at least.
Let's keep reading. There are more pages. Wait, no. I already read those.
Oh, looks like you were spot on, Paimon. See? Told ya!
Oh, I was meant to only
That's what
read
happens
one?
when you don't think things through.
Whatever.
And all this talk about seniors and juniors, he was a student just like you, Layla. Whew, he sure talks a big talk for a student, though. You'd think he was some kind of old scholar instead. Huh. What is it? Did Paimon say something wrong? No, not at all. I was just thinking, and this might sound rude, but the way this person speaks is just so...
Cold.
You noticed too. I mean, it's good that he helped treat his companion's wound, but it didn't seem like it was out of kindness. More like he was looking out for his own self-interest, or thought he could get something out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
No, you're right. He didn't even mention this companion on the previous page.
Yeah. If you're both in this dangerous situation together, wouldn't you mention them at least once? If it were Paimon, she would write down the name of every single person she was with. No one would be able to get away.
Well, you'd all be stuck there together, so...
Actually, I find Paimon's approach quite sensible. It makes sense from a safety perspective, too. That way, if anyone came to the rescue, the notes would be able to tell them everything they needed to know. Whoa! That's genius-level thinking! Well, I learned that from Madame Farazan, actually. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything.
It's a very useful tip.
Oh, no! I'm just a student. It's fine! You taught us something, so you're our teacher. Simple as that. Anyway, from the looks of things, the student who left these notes behind was pretty weird. Let's keep reading. Whoa! Hang on! That's a lot of information. Paimon needs a moment to take this in. The Ibis King. So... did this person actually meet the Ibis King here?
Nefer talked about the Ibis King before. Did she? I haven't finished or started this version update's main story.
Sorry.
So...
Who?
Oh, you've never heard of the Ibis King. Strange.
Jeez, not again. Stop teasing her, Traveler. You know she was asking about Nefer. Anyway, Nefer's, a friend of ours. And she's mentioned the Ibis King before, but not in much detail.
Huh, Paimon handled that pretty well, actually. She managed not to spill any of Nefer's secrets. Guess the boss of the curatorium has earned her respect and then some.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not too surprising. Most people in Sumeru know about King Deshret, and most in the academia have at least some knowledge on the Seven Pillars. Legend has it, King Deshret ruled the desert at the head of several wise retainers, guiding their people to pursue the limits of wisdom. He also left behind treasures for future generations, which continue to be relevant in nearly every research discipline. And now, this message indicates this student and his senior were rescued by the Ibis King. But to think it's possible to meet him in a place like this, we don't know when these notes were written. But didn't the Seven Pillars disappear a long time ago?
There's something else that's odd. The Ibis King's form.
Yeah, the notes made it sound like his powers were restricted. Also, the mention of this form? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Let's keep reading. Oh, this is the last page. There's even a signature at the end. Well, sounds like they made it out. Guess it was a happy ending after all.
I hope so.
Wait, but it says the Ibis King cannot be trusted. Huh. Our friend said something similar. That the Ibis King was a liar. And the notes did make it seem like something wasn't quite right with him. Maybe he wasn't one of the Seven Pillars at all. But some kind of con artist.
Paimon's words do not reflect the opinion of the group. So when you're smiting people, just smite her.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I said.
I think Paimon raises a good point. Let's keep our guard up just in case. Alright, I think that's all the clues around here. How about we...
Oh, hey Barrick. Beep boop.
Oh, it's Marak! That means Kave and the others should be around here, right?
Hello? Anyone up there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. I can also see you.
Yeah, we can!
You know, sound travels just fine in an empty chamber like this. You don't have to shout. Of course, if you're shouting to express your excitement at being reunited, by all means, pretend I never said anything.
Yelling like this is kinda exhausting. Come on, let's head back down.
I'm so tired. And the rate at which Layla speaks is exhausting me even more.
Wow, we all ended up in the same place, huh?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Indeed. Or as I like to call it, the chai factor.
The what?
No reply?
Just say it.
All right. Because it's spice to sweet brew again.
I hate you.
Oh, hey, that's a new version.
Wait, what? You've never heard that one?
What are you looking for?
A place to sit and read my book.
Oh, great. What else is new?
Well, looks like everyone made it through unscathed. Let's take this chance to get some water, rest a bit, and discuss what we learned. Sound good?
Yeah, let's debrief.
Everyone shares water, food, and also their findings. It turns out Cyno actually did bring some spiced tea.